Hey everyone, welcome to another CG Boss Key Recap. Today, Epic beat Apple and maybe developers win. Fortnite is back on the App Store. I saw it on LinkedIn and X. Right here, you have Peely already dancing. It's back on the App Store. I can confirm it. Epic Games #1. I've been following this story, quite some time. And Team Sweeney is happy, of course. 5 years ago, I think it's around 2020. Fortnite got the free Fortnite started thing, right? Yeah, when did it start? 2020. It's so long ago. Let's see. I'm looking at The Verge to see. Yeah, it was very long time ago, right? 2020? Is it? Oh, it's too many pages. Anyway, I don't remember the exact date, but I know it's 2020 during, I think, around COVID. Fortnite, I think, took up the case to go after the Apple tax, right? They call it the Apple 30% tax. Looking at it, right? I think due to a fumble in what Apple did, which is here, they actually, I think, dragged this two out or something. There's this stuff here that's saying Apple cannot. The legal dispute, yes, is about they cannot impose commission fee on consumers that make outside the app, right? So I think you can buy like the skins and make purchases outside of the app, but I think Apple dragged it quite a bit. At least this is what I understand. They dragged this long and they made some. I don't know what's the blunder they made. It's more like I think they dragged something or they had some contempt in court. I don't know the exact thing they do, but this is actually good news if you're a developer. Already companies like Xsolla, they do this buy button thing in game, right? Where whatever you buy, you can actually build up a web store, and you can have a buy button, and make purchases outside the App Store without paying the regressive Apple tax. So a company like Fortnite that rakes in millions of dollars, they're gonna be happy. That they can basically keep their revenue, right? Instead of what do you call it? Instead of paying a regressive tax. I mean, I think Apple has some value to everything happens in the iOS store. Man, 30% cut is very high, and Steam also does the same. So yeah, what does this mean, right? If you're a developer, well, actually, you could technically set up, your own web store, and you could charge users to buy like DLCs and all that. I think there's some market opportunity here for this. I don't know, maybe it's Apple's blunder that they I don't know how they messed it up. I think Apple had the right to. It looked like Apple had the right to definitely get the 30% commission. But that means their revenue stream will be down. I don't know how it'll be like for them. Doesn't matter. And this, I think, it's gonna open a gateway for the. I remember iOS is coming. Definitely. Oh, here's the Google summary, right? There is. I think Game Pass is coming definitely. There. Although I don't know how they're gonna do it. Yeah. Tom Warren already was talking about. Yeah, maybe Fortnite might help. I don't know. Will help them bring it further in. I don't know how this will do. But yeah, I don't know. Some people hate Apple for this. Two sides lah. There's always two sides to the story. I think if you're an indie developer, it definitely helps that you don't have to pay the regressive tax, right? That does not. I think it should be about 20%. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's the new, what. I don't know whether. I think Apple will keep 30 still, but 20 or 10% is fine. To use their services. I think Epic Game Store tried to demonstrate that, although no one uses it. But yeah, now that Fortnite is back, what next, right? I think there may be opportunity to build your own web store. Definitely, you may build it on your own or use something like Xsolla. I don't know if web developers like will come in and build something similar. Now that you don't have to technically pay for it, right? They don't have to. It's a bit like Netflix, right? Where you can have to go out to a website, buy the thing, and it syncs back to your account. Yeah, you can connect as long as you have external payments services lah. Although I do like seeing all the subscriptions in one place rather than going to external websites. But of course, not sure how that will affect like loyalty, parental controls. Yeah. Maybe you can't use the Apple Pay button. You can have another button next to it. Yeah. I have to see. I haven't downloaded Fortnite for mobile yet to see how it works. Yeah. Definitely some interesting developments. I was going to talk about it previously, and just say Epic won, but they got blocked, and then now it's back. It looks like it's back. Yeah, I think it's can be a good thing. Okay, let me just see what did. Yeah, so why did the initial ruling, anti-steering, appeal? The Epic argued that Apple had been intentionally delaying compliance with the original order. I'm not a legal guy, but yeah, it looks like they were just dragging their feet for too long. Yeah, free Fortnite. I remember this so long. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, this was the 1984 ad back then. I remembered, But yeah, now Fortnite is free apparently. So you can enjoy Fortnite on mobile. Yeah, definitely gonna try it out and see what happens. Yeah. All right. So, well, looks like Fortnite's free, and I'm waiting for Microsoft to put their own app store on it. I hope Steam also may change or lower. I think does Steam have lower fees? I just wonder. Steam fees for indie developers. Let's check it out. Yeah, I think it's still. Yeah, Steam still has a 30% commission for each sale. I think it's still there. Yeah, unfortunately. According to this, it's still 30%. I don't see anything on anything new on this. Yeah. Well, I mean, Steam probably is not a very big company like Apple. Maybe no one there take them on yet. I think Epic tried to, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for this episode. It's been tracking it took 5 years, but well, I guess it happened, and yeah, it's done. Anyway, thanks for listening all the way. I will see you next time in the next episode.